it's finally over. Like the 2022 season for the Las Vegas Raiders, it's done, finito, finished, whatever you want to say about it. It's just finally gotten, like week 18, we saw it against the Chiefs. Like they're still going for the number one seed, so they're probably not going to, rest their starters. We kind of knew it going into the game and everything, but finally, this season is finally over. And yes, we're going to react to the week 18 matchup from the Las Vegas Raiders versus the Kansas City Chiefs in our latest edition of Standouts, because yes, there's players that stood out, and there's also everybody does their own version of winners and losers, risers and fallers. Ours is standouts and fizzouts because pop, it's the greatest thing since sliced bread. We think it should replace all water. Let us know what you guys think in the comment section down below of what you guys drink. Is it water? You can tell us if you drink water, but Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Great Value, Dr. Pepper, whatever you guys drink it is. I think it's Diet Dr. Thunder, but whatever it is, let us know what you guys drink in the comment section down below. But as it pertains to this matchup between the Las Vegas Raiders and the Kansas City Chiefs, this could not have gone any better for the Chiefs. Like, if we are being truthfully honest here, if we are looking at all aspects of this for the Chiefs, like, it seriously could not have gone any better for the Chiefs in basically any facet. Like, so yes, the Chiefs won this one 31-13. Patrick Mahomes and everybody, it was effortless almost. Like it's just infuriating how good this team is, especially when you watch him. So Patrick Mahomes, he finished the day 18 of 26 for 202 yards and a touchdown, no picks as well. So it's like, he didn't really have to do anything. Like, yes, he threw a couple of passes, a couple of first down passes. It is what it is there. But, like, he had a running game that ran for over 150 yards and 3 touchdowns, and it was just nasty. So I think the biggest standout for me to start out this for the Chiefs, it was the entire game plan, just in terms of like keeping people healthy, seeing what a lot of these other guys can do in guys like Kadarius Toney when they get the football. Justin Watson had that huge catch, 67 yards. By the way, if you're Meek Robertson, what are you looking at? You got exactly just absolutely exposed in what you would call looking in the backfield if you're a corner. You don't need to be looking back there. You need to be looking at your guy, but we'll get into that in just a second. But I mean, Justin Watson caught that 67-yard pass. Also, Juju Smith-Schuster, like these guys, just top to bottom, they just did amazing things. Kadarius Toney, another winner for me, or a standout, 3 carries, 26 yards and a touchdown. Also had 2 catches for 18 yards. It is what it is there. I mean, Jerick McKinnon, 2 catches, no yards and a touchdown. If you're Roderick Teamer, why are you even looking at anybody but Jerick McKinnon down late in the red zone like that? Like, it makes no sense to me. But, you want to talk about standouts, the entire Chiefs running game, the entire game plan, just keeping everybody safe and ready to go for the playoffs. You got to love it. Also, defensively, so Nick Bolton, I was going to put him on the fizz-outs section of this, like I really wanted to, but at the same time, he had 16 tackles, and the reason I was going to put him on the fizz-outs portion of it was because, I mean, come on, Hunter Renfrow put him on his highlight tape with that. I think it was a 3rd down conversion, but yes, it was just absolutely rough, but there's really not a lot of fizz-outs. You could also mention Trent McDuffie to a degree because Hunter Renfrow also burned him for that touchdown, but I mean, really top to bottom, this was just an all-around solid performance by the Chiefs. Exactly what you want to see from your team going into the playoffs. Like, nobody, for the most part, I don't think there were any injuries from the Chiefs side. Everything looked good. They literally sacked Jarrett Stidham like 6 times. They picked him off once, Juan Thornhill. I don't necessarily put that on Jarrett Stidham a ton. Like, I don't love the throw. Like, I'm not going to sit here and say it's the greatest throw ever, but at the same time, I realized he just wanted to make a play and just said, you know what? F it. Devontae Adams has to be on this somewhere. I love it. But anyway, Juan Thornhill finished with 7 tackles and an interception. Leo Chenal getting into the game. You got to love to see it. I think he's going to be a really good player for the Chiefs for a long time. Yes, Chris Jones out there had 2.5 sacks. Mike Dana had a couple of sacks. George Karlaftis, half a sack also, as well as that fumble recovery. So you love to see it there. Yes, they were just able to do whatever they wanted if you were the Chiefs. On the Raiders side of things, Jarrett Stidham, to me, I'm going to put him as a standout because you go 22 of 36 for 219 yards, a touchdown, 1 pick. You're the team's leading rusher. And to me, the biggest thing for Jarrett Stidham was showing, like, okay, yes, he can hang in the pocket, he can make some throws, but, like, he has this escapability that I really like. I really like that from Jarrett Stidham. Not afraid to pull the ball and run it. I really like what I saw from him there. I think he's going to do some really good things for the Raiders down the line in that regard, and I think if they can just help him, please, just help this man from whether it's a game plan standpoint or just next year, if the quarterback truly is Jarrett Stidham, just help this man, please. Better offensive line, I don't know, just help him out. So yes, Jarrett Stidham had a pretty good day. Josh Jacobs, rough day for him. What could be, unfortunately, his last game in the Raiders organization. I really don't like saying that, but it's an absolute possibility. Devontae Adams, 5 catches, 73 yards, another standout for me. I mean, there were times where Jarrett Stidham was standing in the pocket and just delivered some strikes to Devontae Adams, and I was like, why couldn't we have been doing this all season? Like, I don't know. It's just rough, but Devontae Adams, yeah, like we said, 5 catches, 73 yards, an absolute stud. Hunter Renfrow, like, when we needed to see it most, like this year, obviously he was injured for a large portion of the year, but it was really good to see him having some of his old style games, and it was just awesome to see him, just absolutely fake out Nick Bolton. But he finished 7 catches, 63 yards, and a touchdown. You just absolutely love to see it. Also, Jarrett Stidham hit that really nice pass to Darren Waller early in the game too. So there's some things to work here. It's not like everything is a complete loss. There's some things to work with here, but this is going to be a long offseason. I think it arguably also will be a very fun offseason, and we'll get into that in a later video in the week. But defensively, standouts. I mean, Max Crosby just continues to absolutely harass Patrick Mahomes. Like, he had the sack, yes, no matter what, always seeming to find a way to get to him. You just love to see it. But yes, he just did whatever he wanted in just about any facet. Like, there's really nothing a lot you can say about this defense. I mean, like I said, the Chiefs were able to do whatever they wanted. Clelin Ferrell also got home. You love to see it. Again, another one of those players that could be playing his last game with the Raiders. I don't know, but Clelin Ferrell, I think it could be a name that you watch out for. Like, he could definitely be back with the team. I wouldn't be shocked, because I do think there were times he did show some stuff, but we'll have to see how everything goes moving forward. So as far as fizzouts, I almost want to say everybody but the few standouts that we mentioned. Like, just the fact that, like, Josh McDaniels did not yet again have this team ready to play. Like, it just was, it was an absolute another one of those tough games. You had Roderick Teamer, who just completely got fooled on what is one of the most rudimentary and elementary plays that you have to have an understanding for. You have a corner that has Patrick Mahomes. You have Jerick McKinnon. Like, it's not that difficult. I realize at the end of the day you want to make a play, but Jerick McKinnon not really having to do anything to catch that touchdown pass early in the game, it's rough. Meek Robertson getting beat on the very first play of the game. Not good at all. That's 67 yards to a tight end nonetheless. It's just like, not great. So, like I said, there were some players that stood out, some players that I think you're going to want to take a look at and bring back. We already came out with a video, but I think there's going to be a long offseason where we can take a look at some players that we would love to see back. But that's it. That's our latest edition of Standouts and Fizzouts. Let us know if we missed anybody. Let us know who you guys think was a standout and a fizzout on either team. Overall, it was a fun game. I love watching the NFL in any facet, so it was really fun to watch overall. But let us know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like and subscribe down below. Leave a like and a comment. It helps people find the show. We greatly appreciate all the support that we've gotten and continue to get. You guys are all truthfully awesome. We love every single one of you. Down in the description below, you'll find all of our social media platforms. So give us a like and a follow there. Also, remember to give us a listen and sub on iTunes. And finally, if you have anything else you'd like us to cover, send us an email at thesportsbp@yahoo.com or put it in the comment section down below, and we would love to cover it. But let us know what you guys think about our latest edition of Standouts and Fizzouts for the Las Vegas Raiders matchup against the Kansas City Chiefs. And also, one last reminder, let us know what you guys drink in the comment section down below. We want to hear it.